What's going on, everybody? This is an out of the theater reaction for Mickey 17. It's the new Bong Joon-ho film. I love Parasite. I was very excited for this one. I really like Robert Pattinson as an actor, so I was pumped to see this new science fiction film. There's an embargo on the review, so I'm just going to give you my immediate thoughts, or my initial thoughts as I'm walking out of the theater here. So the first thing I will say about this one, the guy is just, Bong Joon-ho is just such a great director, right? He keeps you engaged. It's different. It's, the movie itself is, you know, everybody's always asking for like original movies and different movies. Well, this is this. It's based off of a novel, but this is what he does very well. He just makes things interesting, and the overall thought of Robert Pattinson as this clone who keeps getting cloned because whatever it might be for research or whatever, and then what happens is one of the clones doesn't die, so now there's two. So what happens next? And that premise to me was very interesting. The problem for me, though, is that once we get to that part, it gets a little too chaotic, a little too weird for me, and it kind of veers off more into, which is strange enough for me to say, science fiction, which I love. I wanted it to be a smaller thing about Mickey, and it goes in a different direction than I was expecting it to. You got performances from Naomi Aki, who's really good in it. I mean, all the performances are good. Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette are doing something almost out of like the Fifth Element, but it just, I just didn't engage as much as I wanted to. That was the problem. I went in really psyched. Robert Pattinson's such a great actor, and I think that what he does as Mickey is great. However, I don't know if I necessarily like the character himself, if that makes sense. Performance, solid. But yeah, I think I left disappointed. There's a lot of big ideas, and it ventures off a little strange for me. So it wasn't necessarily for me. The guy is a genius filmmaker. I am going to be lining up for his next movie for sure. This one just didn't hit for me. I didn't like the direction. You might like the direction of where the story went. You might like the direction of where the story went, so maybe you check it out. But for me, didn't do it for me. So I was a bit bummed. Anyway, that's it. That's my initial thoughts out of the theater reaction for Mickey 17. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Check out my non-spoiler that will be up very soon, as soon as I can put it up. And that's it. So thanks for joining me here today. I appreciate you. See you later. Bye.